What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to check out Goblin Stone. We checked out a very early demo of this game about a year ago, and they've been silently updating it behind the scenes, or so I've been told anyways. So we're going to dive on in, and we're going to pick up where we left off the last time. So the last time we barely got through kind of the tutorial and the intro period before the video was over. This time around, I've already played through the tutorial, and I've already gotten us to the point where we're managing our Goblin Village, and so we're going to dive in from there. If you've never heard of Goblin Stone before, it's a game that's actively in development right now. It's a turn-based RPG where you are in control of a colony of goblins that are being hunted by humans, and you've got to basically secure their survival by doing resource runs and going out and gathering the things that your colony needs in order to survive. Along the way, your goblins are going to kind of upgrade in Final Fantasy Tactics style prose. They're going to get like different weapons and things that are going to dictate what their jobs are and what they're good at, whether they're tanks or whether they're wizards or whether they're raiders or thieves or whatever else. And hopefully the boons that they get from taking on those jobs will allow you a little bit of an advantage when it comes to dealing with the humans, who are much larger and much meaner and much nastier than you. So let's dive on in and we'll take a look at what the game's got on offer. Okay, so here we are inside of our Goblin Village. You can take a look around, and we've got a bunch of different buildings that it just kind of gives you for default. You've got the war room over here. This is where we can kind of like select missions and add people to our party. We've got the barracks. That's going to be where all of our extra guys are kind of hanging out. They've all got like adorable names like Bortusser. I have lost some goblins. They have died during the tutorial. We've got like a little graveyard for them up here. Apparently when goblins die, it's actually like a good thing. It gives you some kind of currency that you can spend to like upgrade your colony as a whole, almost like a ancestral legacy, I guess. We've got an armory where all of our gear is stored up. We've got the Raiders Guild over here. I've got a couple of Raiders. I don't know if I can really do anything with them as of right now. It looks like not really. I can just take a look at like their genes. We do get to breed goblins a little bit later in order to make like super goblins. So if you've got like a male goblin and a female goblin that are like really, really good. Actually, I don't even know if they are male or female. It doesn't seem to have it. Maybe you just breed goblins freely. There you go. Who knows how it works? 2 goblins go in, a new goblin comes out. Anyways, you can crossbreed your goblins if they have like genes and things that you like and you wanted to get like a much better version. So if you have 2 badass raiders and you breed them together, you're going to end up with basically a kid that's also probably going to be a combination of the parents. We've got guilds for all of our different guys, mystics, hunters, all that kind of stuff, bandits. Unfortunately, what they do is dictated by their gear, and I've already assigned all their gear. And so anyways, inside of our war room, I'll probably add... Let's put in Lifelopper. That sounds good. We'll throw him in there. And then we'll throw Bortusser in here as well. I think I can rearrange their order as well, too, but like I'm not super crazy sure about that. So who's my guy? Lifelopper is the guy that's a tank. We want him up front. So we'll put him over there. Their order dictates, I guess, their turn order. And so actually it might be a good idea to maybe have these guys up front and then have him like right there. And then we'll kind of have the wizard go like last. And this guy doesn't even have a class. He's classless right now because I don't really have anything to give to him. So unfortunately, do I have anything to give to him? Let's look. Inside the armory, do I have any extra weapons or anything? I do not have any extra weapons. I love the animated UI in this game. It's so pretty. Like everything about this game is so good looking with like the watercolors and like every aspect of the UI like unfolds and opens. Some very, very top tier design gestalt here. So we need to figure out what we want to do next. We need to pick a mission. And so let's go to the map and figure out what jobs need to get done on behalf of the goblins so that we can acquire the things that we need in order to keep our little green tummies full. So over here, we have 2 missions. We have 1 mission, the Merry Foothills. Okay, so inside the Merry Foothills, we can go out and we can scavenge for resources. So they want me to scout the Merry Foothills. It looks like there's also, is that where I live right there? I think that's where I live right there. Okay. Actually, I think scouting the Merry Foothills is all we have available to us right now. So let's go do that. We'll run on out and see if we can get ourselves into a little bit of a trouble. Little bit of row to get some goodies. It looks like the area is rich in resources, so that's good. It looks like there's just like ragged and lame adventurers, like the adventurers that washed out of all the major guilds. It looks like our reward is going to be 10 food and a bag of gold. All right, let's go for it. I'm happy with my party for right now. Let's move them on out. Let's get these little green skins moving. All right, so here we are. As you can see, the game is side-scrolling in this phase. If we come across enemies, there's going to be battles. Sometimes you can interact with things that are in the background for like little events and kind of treasure scooping. You get like that little synopsis right there on the map whenever you move around. Oh, we can harvest this? Yeah, you guys get in there. Go get it for me. Nice. So we got a soft wood. Okay. We got brittle fibers. And then it looks like we got some wild berries. We can use it to heal our goblins, or if we make it back to camp with those, it counts as food that everybody can eat. Sounds like a plan. Was there anything else that I could sort of interact with around here? This is one of those games where it's so good looking, and it's so tempting to just sit around all the time, just like trying to find stuff to click on. Just absolutely love it. All right, so over here, we've got another harvestable right here. Let's go ahead and grab that real fast, because ultimately our goal is to bring things back for the colony. And then we'll cut off to the right over here. Is that interactable? Nope. Oh, there's a wolf dude! There's a big old doggy wolf. Can we make friends with him? I think goblins need dog friends. That's what I think, is every good society needs dog friends. Let's see. We've got First Blood. Inflict a bleed on a foe if the foe is at full health. Do 100% damage. Yeah, let's do that. 8 damage right there, and a bleed. I'll take it. But we're about to get smacked back, unfortunately. Yep, we've been bit by a wolf, and honestly, proportionately to the size of our characters, it sort of feels like, to me, that a wolf bite is much larger and much deadlier the smaller you are. Like, you know, to me, a human being, a dog bite kind of like sucks. Like, that's no fun. Like, I don't want it to happen. But, like, if I was half my size, I would want it to happen even less. We can do another First Blood right here. So the way that the combat works is everybody is on a track. When they move all the way over to the right, it's their turn to act. Every ability has this little gem on it. The gem is how far back you get set. And so typically the more powerful the ability, the further back it sets you. So this is 3 TUs right here. So we'll go ahead and get him bled up too, just so they're taking a little bit of damage while we're solidifying our position. I wanted him, let's see here, intercept the next attack of target foe. Yeah, intercept his attack. There you go. You are, after all, the tank, so it's like, it's kind of your job to do that. And it looks like it gave him some bonus mitigation to do that. We can scold somebody, chastised a damaged ally harshly, giving it fury. Your next attack deals 50% more damage. We can also go with payback. Damage the front foe for 50% power. For every other damaged ally, repeat the attack. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty solid ability right there. That's one that you can write home about. I like it. Our wizard is up. He's got a frog on his head, in case you're wondering what that is. He doesn't have, like, Elvis Pompadour hair. That's a frog that he's got sitting on his head, and he's got a magic rock as his item. It's his lucky rock. I don't know. We can life shock somebody to heal him. We can spirit rush to give somebody haste. We can give a hex, which has a chance to slow these guys and deal some damage. I'm going to life shock somebody just to get their health back up before the end of the fight, because we've got a number of attacks on this guy before it's his turn again. So I feel like we may be able to finish this dude off before too long. Especially if maybe I can get like a stun off. Do we have any like stun abilities? Stay back, push back. All other allies by a half a unit of time and stand guard. Or I can bash with a chance to stun. Let's do that. We did not get the stun off, which is unfortunate, which means we're kind of going to take a little bit more damage here. Didn't want to take more damage, but alas, sometimes things don't go the way you want them to go. Let's just finish off the wolf. Oh, that other one dropped loot, too. He put a little wolfy backpack on the ground. Little wolfy Jansport. Okay. Are these any good? What's in them? We got $100. Dude, these wolves are loaded. These wolves are richer than I am, dude. And then we've got useless pieces of junk. Okay. My guys aren't too beat up yet. Yeah, they're in okay shape. I'm not going to heal them just yet. I want to see if I can maybe bring some stuff back home in order to bolster the home front. Make sure that we have like a thicky larder, you know what I mean? We got a bag right there. Let's look inside of it. What's in there? 25 gold. I'll take it. I don't know what goblins spend gold on. I assume like tusk ornaments, earrings, things of that nature. Engineering sundries. Ooh, we got a mine over here. Yeah, get on in there. I love that they break out little pickaxes and stuff. So, like, they've got little tools that they break out for each of the types of jobs. Like, sometimes they do it with their hands, but if it's like a rock, they do it with a pickaxe. If it's like a little tree thing, they do it with axes. It's kind of nice. It's a good little detail. I look for those things when I take a look at a game. Let's go ahead and roll on over to this side. Oh, it's a spider. Okay. Oh, that's a big spider right there, dude. I don't want to mess around in any set of woods that have a spider that big. Oh, and he's poisoned now, too. That feels bad. Okay, let's go ahead and run first blood on the big spider, I guess. Just to get him ticking downwards. We're going to need to heal him, unfortunately. Otherwise, he's not going to make it. We have another first blood right there. Let's go ahead and run that right there. Good. The more of these guys that I have bleeding, I feel like the happier I will be. Spider strike. You have underestimated my Spiderian powers. Okay, go ahead and give me a bash right there. Hey, we got the stun off too. His turn has been put on hold. Very nice. Okay, so we've got Cruel Motivation. Crack a whip on your ally, damaging it for 20% power and hastily moving to the front. The power is the damage listed right there, so 20% is like 1/5 of that, so it'll deal like 3 damage. Let's go ahead and kill the big spider, I guess, because he seems like the one that's going to be the largest threat. Oh, yeah, there's a narrator, too, sort of Darkest Dungeon style, but with more whimsy. I'm going to go ahead and put a life shock on you, because your HP does not look great. Unfortunately, that stuns you. I don't love that you're stunned right now. You throw a rock right there to stun that guy. Perfect. So now he's not going to get to take a turn, and we only have to take damage from that spider right there. Unfortunately, every single one of their strikes seems to put poison on me. They seem to envenom me, and so it's a little bit of a letdown because that's extra damage we're going to be accruing just as time goes by, which is not optimal. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll slash this guy. 15 damage right there, dude. You love to see it. I don't know what our raiders have on their heads, if that's just like a little like Makini coconut helmet, like Hawaiian style with little eye holes cut in it. Like, I don't know exactly what that is. It looks like they heal up a little bit after fights. Oh, that's the entire level? Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. I thought we were gonna have to square off against a boss or something. You've got these little animated synopsises of butcher's bills and stuff back here. Cool, well, I'm glad I didn't use my heals then. Did you guys get better at your jobs at all? Like, is there any type of, like, XP dispensation right now to imply that you have become a better goblin raider than you were prior? So it wants me to scout the Whistling Heath. Okay. It doesn't look like we can really build anything right now. My guess is that in the final version of the game, you're going to start out with just a basic warren, and then you're going to be able to build all this stuff manually, and that's what all the crafting materials are for. But for right now, it doesn't look like we have the capability to, like, build anything. If I upgrade these right here, this feature's still in development. Okay. That one is also still in development. Is there anything that I can upgrade? I'm going to go through all of them and see if any of it's been implemented yet. Doesn't particularly look like it after panning and scanning through everything, so the upgrade system doesn't seem to be in yet, but from the UI, we can sort of imply that it tells you right here, very bald-facedly, that your Guards Guild enables your guards to have 4 abilities. My guess is when you upgrade this, they get access to more abilities. That's my thinking. With these skills over here, too, it does look like we're going to be able to customize these guys' loadouts as time goes along as well. We've got some new goblins that want to join our colony. This guy's got good HP. That guy's got 22. What do you guys have in terms of stats? So he's got good body. That gives life and armor. And then spirit gives resist and armor. And then mind gives you crit and resist. So body and spirit, this guy might make a good guard. So we'll take him. This guy right here has really, really good mind, and so he's got really high crit. He would probably, this guy would probably suffice as like a raider, so we'll recruit him. There we go. But this little guy, unfortunately, is not altogether that great. We have a merchant here. You can talk to the merchant, and you can buy new equipment from him. The equipment is all very, very expensive as of right now, so I haven't been able to afford any of it just yet. But I don't know what stuff is actively sellable. Oh, I have 1,900 gold? Oh, we can buy something. Okay. Well, let's buy something. We've got a raider axe right there. We've got a bandit knife. We've got a mystical shaman stick. And we've got a mystical shaman skull. Okay. We've got, like, some shields over here for our guards. Okay. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to buy that skull right there and see if I can slap it onto my shaman, because I think he's got kind of the worst stats of everybody right now, and I don't want him to be a carry. So let's go over to our Mystics Guild, or maybe I can do it from the War Room. I don't know. Can I do it from the War Room? I can indeed do it from the War Room. Let's give him the skull. There we go. The skull, he actually just increased his damage by 7, so he actually hits quite a bit harder. Oh, cool. So he's a veteran. And if we retire him, it looks like we get a resource. Oh, so they get kind of like a little point for every mission that they accomplish. And then if you retire them before they die, you bank that and you can use it to do something. I don't know exactly what it does, but we do get currency for having our goblins survive. I wonder if you only get like a piece of that if they die. Huh. Hard to say. The Whistling Heath. There's not a lot of resources here, but there are numerous enemies. Okay, let's give it a go. Maybe it'll work out. I mean, we got some tangible upgrades here. Although, honestly, I need to get a weapon onto Silt Decker, too. Maybe with Silt Decker? I don't know what his stats entail. But, like, what if we make him into a Mystic? It costs 50 food to make him into a Mystic. Yeah, let's do it. He's now a Mystic. Can he use any of these items right here? Unfortunately, he cannot. Does he get any fun abilities? Like, what do abilities look like for a Mystic? Okay, so since I have no weapon, he can't use any of his class abilities. So I'm going to put Funk Master over here in for him instead. Because I don't want to lose my Mystic. And so he's basically a peon anyways, so long as he doesn't have a weapon. And so Funk Master will take over. All right, so we're going to go to... We can go to the foothills again, I guess, and kind of see what we pull out. There's no guarantee that we'll find anything super awesome, though. Let's go over here. We'll try the new place, and if we end up getting wiped and annihilated, then I will casually curse the gods of goblins and be upset about my lot in life, but otherwise be fine because it's a video game, and in general, I try not to let video games affect my emotional status. All right, so what's we got over here? How many people you gonna make me fight? How many humans we got to expunge? They're creeping in on our ancestral territory, and I don't accept that. If you want into this area, you better have a pass. We can harvest this dead body right here. That gave us a bunch of bones, and it gave us some furs. Okay. Is there anything else that I can pick up around here? Or is it largely limited to, like, 1 lootable per tile? I'm guessing that it's, like, 1 lootable per tile. That's what I'm thinking. Jump across. I was a little bit worried they were going to have to make some kind of skill check to do that. If I jump them from behind, do I get, like, a bonus? It looks like I do not get a bonus for attacking from behind, although that would be a good feature, I think. If we can kill this guy with 1 hit, 150% power, that's only going to do 12 damage, so it's not enough, unfortunately. Let's go. Ooh, nice crit. My man came hot out of the gate. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. Run execution on him to make sure that he dies. Right? Yeah, okay, so we'll run execution on him for the 150% damage. And since he got the kill, it's only going to set him back 2 tiles, so we're good there. Right here, I would very much like to stun that big wolf. And the stun did go off, so I've been gifted with a 20% chance. The thing I so deeply desired. We can throw a dirt clod at somebody's face, knocking him back. Just go for the damage. I mean, you deal 15 damage, so I feel like it's a huge waste to use you for the supplementary stuff right now. As far as this goes, we've got a healing chant. Heal all allies for a decent amount. I'll take it. That's kind of like the Vestal ability from Darkest Dungeon. Keep throwing rocks at him. Can he resist that, or will it reset his stun? It looks like it does not reset his stun, so stun locking people is not going to be an option for the greater game. I wanted to see if I could be a cheese lord right there. Wakey, wakey. A flurry of attacks on a stunned foe doing 200% power. Do it. Not bad. He's not dead, but still not bad. I'll take it. Go for execution since it only costs 2 if it kills. Just to keep us in the rotation right there. Hopefully my guard can stun this guy. What does Rattle do? Stun any foe if its life is full, you also sunder him. Good, do that. I think Sunder increases the damage that I deal to him. Armor is temporarily reduced to 0. Oh, he doesn't have armor, so it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, 15 damage out. I love that the bar slides right there when you hit him instead of it just chunking downwards instantly. I always think it looks cleaner when you hit something and it changes colors and it slides down to the new value, like kind of Street Fighter style. I've always felt like that's a much better presentational style than just having the bar move. All right, so we got some loot here. That gave us a tiny red gem that's worth $100. Okay, don't know why a wolf had that, but maybe he's an Epicurean. We got some scrap right there, and we got 3 big meats. Nice. I'll take it. We do have a guy that's wounded, so it might be a good idea to maybe install the meat upon him. Here, take that meat right there. I will, yes, meet me in the middle. Oh, it only gives 2 HP? Oh, dude, I thought it would give so much more than that. Okay. So using food is kind of a... What does climb do? Oh, I can climb down? Oh, dude, there's variable paths. I didn't even realize. That's cool. I saw the climb prompt right there, and I was like, hold on, I wants to climb. I'm beginning to think we should put the tank out front. That's what I'm beginning to think. I know. Who would have ever had such an original idea inside the context of a video game that you put the tank out front? Who would have ever guessed that that would have positive effects?
The first one is fair.
All right, tanky boy. All right, tanky boy. We didn't get his stun. But we did get a stun right there from a crit, so I'll take that. What have you got for me? Scold, dirt to the face. Oh, he can't get the one in the back? Okay, I wanted him to one-tap the one in the back for 15 damage. Alas and alack, it was not an option. We'll go ahead and hex this guy, put some voodoo magic on him. That voodoo that you do. It smells like Bantha Poodoo. There we go. We'll hit him right there. Bow! Catch him with that right hand. Yeah! That right cross right there. Just bop! Knock him out. That's the good stuff. Sometimes you gotta feed him that 2-piece. Let him know that goblinity is not to be messed with, dude. We may be little, we may be weak, but that doesn't mean that we won't hit you up in these streets. You know what I mean? Oh, it's an orc, dude. What's up with the orc? Oh, he'll just, like, buy and sell stuff here? Yes, would you like to take all of this stuff? I don't know if it's any good, but you can have it. Thank you. I'll take your monies, please. Nice. Does he have anything I can buy for cheap? No? There's nothing I can buy for the cheapies? Okay. Can I not climb up there? I thought that maybe I could do kind of like a cliffhanger thing, you know what I mean? Like Stallone style, like one hand off the side of the cliff with my powerful little goblin knuckles, but I guess not. All right, so we'll jump up here, we'll go across, and we will take a look to see if there's any more trials and tribulations to get underway. Can I adjust my lines from right here? Yeah, put the tank out front, please. We need him to soak a couple hits. I don't see anything on this map that looks particularly useful to us. Oh, maybe there's like a little bottom area that I've got to go to. I do like that there's a verticality to the map design, though. I think that that's a very, very cheeky thing. Like, it would be the easy way out with this game. And honestly, most people would probably accept it at face value if you just went left and right. But I sort of dig the idea that you're able to go up and down, and there's like multiple layers to the progression of the level. I think that that's very, very cool. All right, well, we've got nothing over here so far. I need to heal him a couple times with my shaman, but like, I can't guarantee that the opportunity is going to arise. Okay, some more bones and some more leathers. Oh, a giant centipede. That's fun. Oh, and we've been surprised as well. Ow! Okay. That is a shockingly large critter who also acts very, very quickly. We've got to figure out a way to stop that, like, right now. We either need to slow him, or we need to stun him, or we need to do something in order to get him to stop. I'm going to get a bleed on him real fast because he's got armor. Okay, we'll just do some damage then. We don't really have much else to play with. Hopefully the shield bash right here. Oh. Okay. So this place is definitely more dangerous than the first dungeon that we went into. Go ahead and rattle him. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to hold him off for a little bit. Now we can start hitting these guys with the goodies. Bunch of heals off right there, exactly what we needed. You pulled that up at precisely the right time, and I'm proud of you. You get celebratory tummy rubs. He's not out of his stun just yet. We've got Blood Rupture, 100% power, plus 200% of undealt bleed damage. That's good. Let's do that. There we go. Oh my god, dude. We annihilated him. You broke him into pieces, bro. And all he dropped was 5 scrap. Oof. I hope this place is over soon. If this place isn't over soon, we're gonna have a bad time. So we got some money, we got some foodstuffs, we got some sellables, and then we've got a crude wooden stool. Just in case we want to. Can I upgrade him mid-mission? I bet you I can't. I bet I've got to be back at town before I can do that. Are the bad guys out here? Are we going to have to fight like a big battle before we square this away? We don't? Oh, I like that, dude. I sort of like that you don't know if you're going to face off against something big and gnarly at the end of the run. Like, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's just kind of like, eh. Like, it kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat. Made a little bit of money right there. We can sell the adventure stuffs, too. It said that those were worth like 500 bucks, so that may work out pretty well for us. But now back at base, we need to find like a mystics item. Can I get like a mystic item, dude? I want like a mystic item. You've got to have something for a mystic out here. So we've got that wand, but it's unfortunately way too expensive for us. For our other raiders, we could upgrade them from this crappy little knife to like a pickaxe thing. That's a dead rat on a rope. Okay. Can I interest you in that? And can I interest you in that? Or, I'm sorry, that right there. There we go. It doesn't look like crafting is in the game just yet in the current build, so I think I can fairly safely just, like, liquidate all this stuff in order to get my guys geared up a little bit faster. I'll trade it. Unfortunately, we still don't have enough money to jump into any of these things right here, but that's okay. Is there still another mission for us? Scout the Furrow's Rest. You know, we barely made it back from that last one. I don't know if this is a good idea. This may go kind of poorly for us. But it does look like we've got a few more missions that we can undertake here. I would suggest maybe do the Whistling Heath again, just to accumulate a little bit more money. We haven't seen Human 1 yet. It's just been all manner of nasty beastie that inhabits the wild that's been trying to take us out. I don't know. Yeah, we'll run this one again. But in the meantime, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were checking back in on Goblin Stone. The developers have given me access to kind of like a updated build of it that just updates on Steam. And so even though the game's not even out yet, I'm able to check in on the progress from time to time, which I think is pretty cool because I think this game is going to turn into something very, very special. Like, most of the mechanics are not like implemented yet, but you can tell from the art style and the UI design and the narration and everything else that like someone cares about this game. Like, this game is someone's like passion project. And so I'm excited to see what they do with that as it continues to carry along. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. It helps me out as a content creator. Aside from that, you can also look down below for a link to my Discord and a link to my Twitch stream where I frequently play this stuff in long form that I've been playing just in short form here on YouTube. So you're welcome to check that out as well. But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot more for you. So I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping on in, and that's all that I got. Bye!